There is a ton of controversy about Zani and the absolute need of Spectro Frazzle. Currently, only 2 characters can work with Zani, and she needs one of the 2, Pheobe or Spectro Rover. Some would go as far as saying is that she's absolutely useless because Pheobe on her own already does comparable damage as a main DPS, so why would you demote her to a sub DPS for the sake of a restricted character like Zani? Because she's hot, of course, but we don't really talk about that. Zani does have Spectro Rover, who is free in order to function, but many people cannot fully achieve the full potential of their pairing. It's really frustrating that Zani only has 2 competent partners for her to deal any sort of damage. Well, there's actually another character on the horizon, and this actually shows that future characters may be created in mind to help older characters like Zani still function. Ciaccona, a bard that I am very much interested in, will be joining in about 3 weeks, and some may say that she is Zani's savior, but is that really the case? My name is Void Enigma, and today we'll be discussing Ciaccona's potential for Zani, and see if she really is a character that will not only save Zani, but also Aero Erosion as well. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and let yourself be whisked away in the void. Ciaccona is a 5-star arrow gun wielding bard, and her data is actually in the game already. We can digest and take apart her kit and make some speculation on how she may be used. I'll be making a full guide when the time is right, but for now, there's one thing that we need to draw attention to, and that is her liberation. Firstly, this is by far the most unique liberation I've seen in gacha gaming. Ciaccona, a character who is a bard, will whip out her instrument and sing mid-combat. Like, seriously, that's amazing. And while she's singing, we may as well enjoy some snacks, right? This video is sponsored by TokyoTreats, the monthly snack box that brings exclusive Japanese snacks straight to your door. This month's theme, Japan Snack Fari, and we have Nami here matching the orange vibe to help us open this box. So TokyoTreats is a fun and exclusive monthly snack box packed with Japan's coolest and craziest treats. Each month, you'll get a rare Kit Kat flavor, limited edition chips, noodles, and the latest snacks from Japan straight to you. You know, if Rover and the crew can chow down on mysterious rations, then we at least deserve some authentic Japanese snacks, right? Alright, let's open up this orange TokyoTreats with the trusty knife of, I don't even know what the hell anyway. Easy open. Meow, 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 meow. Hello from Naro Park. TokyoTreats. Ooh, we got some stuff today. But you know what we're really after, right? We're after these Kit Kats. Let's start off by literally just opening one of these. This is gold. You know, our pirate Nami loves a little gold. All right, we're going to be trying this. Bust that open. Oh, this is a white Kit Kat. Nice. Now let's actually try it. Okay. So that was actually pretty freaking good. It's like a white chocolate flavor. White chocolate Kit Kat. Never saw that in the recipe. Now, we have so much other things in here. What is that? Oh, look at that. Okay, I couldn't resist. I gotta open these. What is this? This is really weird. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? All right. Oddly refreshing. Oddly refreshing. If you want to try these snacks for yourself, use my link in the description and pinned comment, as well as the code Void Enigma for an exclusive discount. Not only will you be getting these amazing snacks straight from Japan, but you'd also be supporting the channel. Sponsors like TokyoTreats help me keep making woo-wah content daily. Seriously. Video editing takes a ton of work, and I want to give you guys the best. You've only got a limited time to grab Sakura Night Snack Fest box, so don't miss out. So click on the link below and use the code Void Enigma. Alright, Ciaccona is about done singing, so let's talk about her liberation. So what is her liberation? What's it do? Well, it applies Aero Erosion to the target at set intervals, and you can see from the livestream footage how often these intervals actually proc. It's 1 stack per proc, and that's actually pretty damn good, but you can actually change whether you apply erosion or Spectro Frazzle. You see, when you cast your Liberation, you can actually change the tune to apply Spectro Frazzle instead, and this is a major benefit to Zani. So with Spectro Rover, you can apply about 8 stacks of Frazzle pretty quickly, and then you can apply even more when you cast a Resonant skill. Even then, it's tough to keep up the Frazzle stacks on Zani to reach your full potential, but with Ciaccona, you can apply 1 stack every second or so, and that's completely off-field. This is actually pretty amazing. I know a ton of people don't like Pheobe, and Ciaccona may be Zani's best next option. Unfortunately, I have to be honest here and say, while it will work, it's not going to be that great. I'm sorry. I spent all that time explaining how it'll work, but it's not going to be that great. Now keep in mind, it will work, and it is an improvement, especially for those of you who are struggling to keep up the Spectro Frazzle on Zani, but it won't really fix the core issue. Even if she applies enough stacks of Spectro Frazzle, what else is she offering to Zani? You see, Ciaccona is made for Erosion, and her entire kit is based off of buffing Aero damage. She is an Aero unit who is not made for Frazzle, she just has it in her kit. Her outro will buff Aero Erosion damage by 100%, similar to Phoebe's Confession outro. She also has some basic attack shenanigans that grants you 24% Aero damage to her teammates. Her basic kit inflicts Erosion. Nothing about Spectro Frazzle exists in her kit besides the Liberation. She is geared toward Aero Rover and perhaps a future character. A better team for Zani is to just use Spectro Rover and a character like Shorekeeper to buff the overall damage, or you could even use someone like Mortefi and sacrifice the 3rd Nightfall to instead buff her overall heavy attack. Now don't get me wrong, for those of you who just can't stand Pheobe and really would do anything to not pull her, and if you're interested in the future of Aero Erosion teams, then Ciaccona will be your main front and center bard. She will basically be able to apply Frazzle pretty damn often without you even having to worry about sweaty quick swaps. She applies, I think, 20 stacks over the duration of her Liberation, and you can see there's actually 20 ticks here. While I don't really know the range quite yet, that's pretty impressive. She also grants Aero Erosion as part of her normal kit, so you'll have 2 debuffs active at the same time. Remember that Spectro Rover can only apply 2 stacks of Frazzle every 6 seconds, and then her Liberation has a cooldown of 20 seconds, granting 6 stacks. So, in 20 seconds, Spectro Rover can apply 12 stacks of Spectro Frazzle if played framed perfectly. Meanwhile, after you set up Ciaccona, she could apply 18 to 20 stacks without you even needing to do anything. Just let her sing in a corner and pulsate Frazzle stacks. Not a bad role for the team, to be honest, because Zani will be able to detonate all of those Frazzle stacks immediately. Also, remember that Zani has this little part of her kit. She has an outro that is amplified based on the amount of Frazzle stacks that you have, up to 60. Do you know the power that Pheobe and these Frazzle stacks have? I was able to hit 270k with max stacks, and that's with 100% damage bonus, so Ciaccona may be able to achieve about half of that. And that's pretty damn cool. So overall, Ciaccona is a super flex option for Zani, and she will work in granting her that 3rd Nightfall, but overall she's going to be much better suited for the future Aero characters. And for the future of Aero Erosion for that matter with her Rover. She will work, but she just ain't really made for Zani. This does speak volumes for future characters being flexible and applying stuff like Spectro Frazzle, because Zani definitely needs someone who can assist her. I have no doubt that in the future we will get a healer who specializes in Spectro Frazzle, and I'm hoping that they're a 4-star so that they're easily obtainable, because we definitely need some more 4-stars. But if you want to experience the power of Aero and the insane potential of Aero Erosion, then Ciaccona is your girl, and as a byproduct, you can have some fun with her with Zani. Comment down below what you guys think of this concept, and if you're going to try out Ciaccona with Zani. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video, and thank you so much for watching. Oh, and make sure to grab TokyoTreat and use my link in the description and pinned comment to grab some amazing snacks. This has been Void, and Enigma out.